What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere.
I feel like this tie doesn't
Vampires.
check it. So he's a vampire hunter, is he?
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
How's he become the vintage idiot?
You need some rest. Good evening, miss.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
Oh!
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I
Oh my
understand
God,
she
Jesus.
also taught you how to tease and
Holy
gently mock
shit.
innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Oh my God! I was like, what the fuck? How's it her daughter? Look nothing alike. Actually, no. She has, she could just be her vampire daughter. No, she doesn't look like a vampire. But neither does other Ashbury. Could be adopted. I mean, she's been alive for a long time. A lot of...
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Oh my God.
Is there
Her
something
daughter's a
that's
piece of
bothering
shit.
you?
Too much
In a good way.
selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
He was
Did you
adopted.
know she was a vampire when she...
I thought so.
The correct word is Econ, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually,
Yes.
yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
That's fair.
Are you a suffragette, then?
been fair that she's
Oh,
protesting.
you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the
Vicinity?
locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me
quest?
guess. You
Fucking
spoke to her about
useless,
us,
you
didn't
daft
you?
prick.
Despite your mother's
Up,
warning,
fish. You
I
blind?
think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have
Top notch, I
gone.
love that.
You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
And bang. Top notch. Tally ho.
What exactly has your mother
fish
told
boy?
you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously.
Just woke up. What the
And the
fuck?
mystery about your
Fair?
maker. I'm sorry to hear
you
about what
feel?
happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yes. Yes, you fucking should be. I'm gonna bite your fucking face off.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
I would have loved to have said yes, just to see what the dialogue would have been. That could have been funny.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
How can
Do
you
you
tell
ever
I'm 10
regret
years old,
that
though?
she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me.
Like, what if
If
she's
so,
been alive for a long
where
time?
are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
I mean, wouldn't that be pretty weird, though? Especially if people publicly know that this lady's mum is Lady Ashbury? Wouldn't that also just be as weird? That was an
Goodbye,
interesting job.
Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Interesting. Where was I going? Oh, I was going to the Ascalon. Out of curiosity. I'm gonna start that on the exceptional restaurant. That be? But her friend. Friend. Oh, she's up there. Like. Why the fuck's I keep placing that shit, bro? Hit click. Okay, so let's look for fantastic restaurant. Be in the area. Fucking exceptional restaurant. Where can I? I've been out here anyway.
It's locked.
There's actually an exceptional restaurant here, though. Can I go upgrade my thingy as well, which I how can I find a nice restaurant open? Wow, I've long left. I ran so far out of that area. It's not very big. No, same piece of paper, I would assume.
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable and a good friend to me. If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in Rouen. I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth, saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, thing is, isn't the Pre-Win Guard, like, incredibly, like, popular or well-known? Wouldn't they all just know that anyway?
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in Rouen. I left the bar, took a shortcut back to the barracks. I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform, biting into a soldier's neck.
Did you ever see that officer again?
No. He wore the uniform of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment. I did some research, but found no trace of him. He probably stole it from a previous victim.
But you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid, and I saw him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood. I've seen the same marks here in London since I've returned.
We're kissing, bro. How do you know?
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not
Printing
alone?
company must love him.
Who have you met?
The Guard of Pre-Win, the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes,
I will right
Johnny.
now.
Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
You need some
Oh, found all 6 articles. Found most of them, apparently.
Good evening, miss.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats.
He's crazy.
Miss, you don't seem well at all.
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
What is the local news here?
Shadows.
What?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Crazy, so I'm going to skip half this
The
dialogue.
rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss
He's a
Billow,
vampire.
please, try to concentrate. Why
Doesn't
do you
look like one,
worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Probably being controlled by something.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Tell me about yourself, Miss...
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong.
You would have been like
Proud.
a suffragette then or something,
I
right?
campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Tell me about vampires, Karina. You must have met one recently.
Being like mind
Promised
controlled
he
or
would
something.
help me, give me immortality, make me escape this world of death. He promised.
Who is he? How did you meet him?
I can't tell you, Doctor. He won't let me.
Karina, I order you to reveal to me the name of the vampire who took control of your will. Speak their name.
Don't you dare interfere with my game, Ekon. Go find yourself your own toy and let me play with mine.
Who are you? Reveal yourself. Let this woman be.
Why? What would be the fun in that? It's so amusing to see her defile herself, one bite at a time.
Oh,
This vampire is as powerful as he is wicked.
Help me, please, Dr. Reed. Help me.
can't tell if it's a male or female vampire because her voice changed with her talking voice.
I must...
But I reckon she'll be going somewhere I can... I know, right? Go down here. So I kind of want to stick around. Restaurant somewhere around? Offers is still valuable. Restaurant. Oh, this is with the Ascalon play. I want to go in. Kind of enjoying covering this. Go. Evergreen. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to go on that. Yuck, your health slowly regenerates over time. Does it? I thought it doesn't. I feel like maybe more instant health is better. Over the regen. Sanitize. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I am fish. Why? Not look so good? It's cold, man. Oh. What are you up to at the moment? I only just woke up, so I don't imagine you'll be sleeping anytime soon.
I cannot enter.
Door is locked. Every fucking door. Hey, man. Just wondering. Nah, man, I'm fine. I am le good. Trying to find this restaurant. I was fighting some really difficult fights in this game before. So I can sort of see why you quit. Because, like, the enemies went from, like, a little bit difficult, and their difficulty just ramped right up. Good word for again, that fucking weird game. I mean, fair. Where are these restaurants at, bro? Temple Garden. Keep out. Down that way? I think I upgrade my palm. So probably barely. Does that weird shit where it keeps like holding in the button if I interact with something while running. So how do I find a good restaurant for this guy? Is there someone here that tells me? Maybe it's not in this area. But there's 3 different circles, so it could be. Go talk to that other lady. Clothing, porcelain. Ladies tailor.
All countries unite.
So we gotta go in there.
Women's right to vote.
Like I thought I was just yelling at nobody. Go talk to that guy's wife. Where's his wife gone? That crazy Karina lady. Who was Venus girl again? Wonder why this Venus lady is worried about her fucking what's her name? I think around. Can I maybe yes. I like unlocking doors. Where am I now? Oh, the North Docks. Back to here. It'd be just my luck that I end up wanting to come the other way, and I can't, so... Can I get up anywhere? I think I can get up there if I get out to the second level. I like the soundtrack for this game though. Soundtrack's quite good. Go to the front door. I'm in a house.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan,
It's pretty.
is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Forgive me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
Get myself laid. So I need to be level 4. So we can't do that all of it? Fuck it. So maybe this wait, what was the other quest? Emily's house. Does this actually mark anything? Dr. Swansea's got more stuff to tell. See, now, not going back to him now could be bad, especially if it starts a new chapter. But there's no fucking fast travel. Nice if there fucking was, but at the same time I understand why not. Flying tobacco. Go. I really want to go back to the doctor thing just to get that dialogue, because if it gets locked out, I think I can only talk to him at specific times. Or at least it seems that way. I really want to find his restaurant though. Busted River. Tobacco. Temple Garden. Culminant. Rywan Okay.
Last warning, sir.
What the fuck the book it is? What's in here? This place looks creepy. Like a little garden looking area, man. Oh wow, there's a lot of them here.
Stay away. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. It's a leech. Grenade!
Why the fuck's he shooting me from up there? How'd they find me is my first question. Kill these motherfuckers. Oh my god, can you guys fucking not do that to me, bro? Holy shit. So, but he's a plot of giant fuck up machine gun. Have a nice day, sir. You're telling me, man. You guys won't fuck up and leave me alone. I don't know why they just attack everybody. What are they just killing innocent? I guess I don't care. The other guy go. Died like some. Temple covered.
Turn around, sir. I said go back home. He's mine.
Why am I not like healing? I don't know why I'm not healing them for some reason.
I'll kill it! Die, beast!
Bye.
You leeches need killing. Die, beast!
Why am I not like I heal a little bit, then I stop healing. I don't know why.